Ever get that feeling like someone's checking you out online? Like really sizing up your profile?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, buckle up. Because today, we're diving into the psychology behind those oh-so-important first impressions in the digital age.
hmm
Specifically, how to make your social media a client magnet without, being that person spamming everyone's DMs.
Right, right. Because nobody wants to be that person.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, we're dissecting Denise Wakeman's article, Your Next Client is Checking Out Your Profile Right Now.
Catchy title.
Isn't it? It really grabs you. And it's true. She makes a brilliant point about social media being like your storefront.
Your digital storefront, your first impression. Yeah. Think about it. When you walk past an actual store,
Okay, yeah.
what draws you in?
A well-dressed mannequin.
Oh, sales sign.
Maybe, or a window display that's like, whoa, I need to see what's going on in there. Our profiles need that same energy.
I love that. Okay, so Denise talks about how as we grow in our careers, our profiles don't always keep up.
What are some of the things that scream, this profile hasn't been updated since, like, 2019?
Oh, so many things. Let's say you're looking for, I don't know, a web designer, right?
Yep. Okay.
And their bio is all about this award they won 3 years ago and their latest project, ancient history. You'd wonder, are they even still designing websites?
You'd be like, are they stuck in some sort of design time warp?
Totally. And it makes you question if they're keeping up with the latest trends. Clients, especially in fast-moving fields, want to see you're on top of your game, you know?
So it's not just showing your past wins, but proving you're relevant right now.
Exactly. You got to show you're constantly learning and evolving.
Adaptable, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so speaking of first impressions, Denise talks about a good photo and a clear bio, which seems obvious.
You'd think so, right? But you'd be surprised.
So what makes a photo good in this context?
Well, it's about finding that balance. You want to look approachable, friendly, like someone you'd want to grab coffee with,
Yeah, relatable.
but also professional, someone
Uh,
you trust with your business.
Right, so no selfies with your cat unless...
Unless you're like a cat trainer.
Exactly.
There you go.
So your brand alignment needs to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, Denise gives this awesome example of a strong bio versus a weak bio.
Oh, yeah. I love that example.
She's got marketing expert, which, let's be honest, is a dime a dozen these days.
You see that everywhere.
Versus, I help solopreneurs increase online visibility with actionable AI strategies.
Okay, that's way better.
Why does that second one work so well?
Because it's not just about you, right? It's about them. It tells a story. It says, hey, I see you, solopreneur. I know you're struggling with online visibility. And guess what? I've got the solution.
It's so targeted.
Exactly. It makes them want to learn more. The first one, marketing expert, it's just like, okay, and...
It's like saying you sell air. Yeah, everyone needs air, but...
Right, but why you?
Exactly.
Got to differentiate yourself.
Okay, so we've got our amazing photo, our scroll-stopping bio. What's next?
Links. Don't underestimate the power of a good link.
Oh, tell me about it. I can't tell you how many times I've clicked on a link that led to, like, a dead end.
The worst.
Or a website from, like, 1998.
Oh, it's such a buzzkill.
Talk about a momentum killer, right?
Totally. You've got someone hooked, they're interested, and then bam, roadblock.
It's like walking into a store, and it's a total mess inside.
You're out of there. Right.
100%. So what's the fix? How do we make sure our links are actually working for us?
Keep it simple. Clear links to your website, your portfolio, recent projects. Make it easy for people to find what they're looking for.
So it's about respecting their time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're showing them you value their interest.
Okay, now the about section. This is where I always get stuck. How much is too much to share?
I hear you. It's a tough one. But Denise's advice is spot on. Focus on achievements
Okay.
and how those achievements translate into client wins.
So instead of listing every single skill, it's more about saying, hey, I helped this company achieve this amazing result.
Yes. Give them the highlight reel.
Love that.
Don't bore them with a laundry list of skills everyone else has.
Show, don't tell, right?
Exactly.
Okay, pinned posts. I'll be honest, I kind of forget about those.
Prime real estate, my friend.
But they are, right? So how do we make the most of that prime real estate?
Think about your goals. Are you promoting something new? Got a great testimonial?
Right.
Maybe a case study that showcases your work?
Okay, so relevant content, but how often should we be switching those up?
Good question. There's no magic number.
Oh.
But I'd say at least every quarter. Keep it fresh,
Freshen it up, keep it current.
Exactly. But also don't go overboard. You don't want to confuse people.
which can be a little scary for some people.
I know, right?
But she emphasizes that it's a tool, not a replacement for us.
Definitely not a replacement.
So how do we use AI effectively without sounding like, well, a robot?
Think of it as your brainstorming buddy. Use it to refine your message.
Okay.
Maybe generate some headlines for your bio or find those keywords that will attract the right clients.
So it's about using AI to enhance our creativity, not replace it.
Exactly. It's like having a super-powered assistant.
Okay. And lastly, Denise talks about consistency across different platforms.
So important. It's like you're creating this whole world for your brand.
So it's not about being on every single platform.
No, not at all.
It's about being strategic.
Exactly. You want people to have a cohesive experience no matter where they find you.
So it's about quality over quantity when it comes to choosing your platforms,
100%. And honestly, that saves you so much time and energy in the long run.
because you're not spreading yourself too thin.
I'll stop.
Okay, so we've covered a lot, but how does all of this translate into actual time saved for busy professionals? I mean, we're all juggling a lot.
Think about it. Someone lands on your profile, your photo draws them in, your bio speaks to them directly, they click your links, and boom, they're hooked.
It's a smooth process.
Exactly. No more scrambling for content or trying to figure out what to say. You've already done the work.
You've set it up.
Exactly. And now you're free to focus on what matters most, your clients.
It's already set up to be client attracting.
Exactly. And that's huge because when you're not bogged down with constantly tweaking your profiles, you have more time for the work that actually brings in the big bucks.
Makes total sense. So to bring it all back for our listeners today, what's the key takeaway? What's that one thing they should remember about social media and those dream clients?
It's more than just posting selfies, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
It's about being intentional. It's like your social media can be this powerful magnet, but you got to set it up the right way.
Right. And Denise, in her article, she gives such practical tips. It's not like you have to reinvent the wheel.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, even changing your bio, just that one little tweak can make a huge difference.
It can totally change how people see you. So don't underestimate the small stuff, right?
Right. Like pick one thing from today's, our deep dive, one thing that you were like, I could tweak that and just do it today.
Yeah. You never know who's out there looking at your profile right now.
Exactly.
Okay, now Denise briefly mentioned this thing about being a guest on other platforms.
Oh, right. Like doing a podcast or like a webinar or something.
Exactly. How do you think that plays into your overall profile strategy?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, you're getting in front of a new audience, right?
Totally expanding your reach.
Exactly. It's like putting yourself out there, but in like a bigger way.
And potentially attracting a whole new bunch of those dream clients.
There you go. See, social media, it's all connected.
It really is. And on that note, I think we've reached the end of our deep dive for today. We hope you've gleaned some fantastic insights.
And feel ready to revamp those profiles.
Exactly, because a little polish goes a long way.
Absolutely does.
Until next time, keep those connections strong.
And those profiles even stronger.